What is on top of the deck? What is on top of the deck? Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Welcome to Mardu Minute.
Hello everyone and welcome into the show. Welcome on in each and every one of you. Let's say Abzans this week. Where are my Abzans at? Where are my Abzans at? Also Mardu, of course. Gotta shout out the Mardu clan. Woo woo woo. Where are my boys? Where are my dogs? Woo woo woo. Who's got their t-shirt sizes in? We asked for t-shirt sizes this week. Make sure you get your sizes in. We're not gonna have enough for everybody if we don't get that part right. Hello and welcome into the show. This is the Mardu Minute. It is your weekly Magic the Gathering podcast about the Arena Gauntlet League that we know, love, and play. And this is Tarkir Dragon Storm Week 2. We're wrapping it up. It's been another busy week. It's been a busy league. We got a lot to talk about. We do. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and let's settle this thing for good.
In the ancient laws of combat, we have met at this chosen ground to settle for good and all. Who holds sway over the 5 points?
That's right. As I record, it is currently 4:20. Nice. On Thursday, a little bit of an early record for us this week. We're doing it on schedule. We're doing it on time. People aren't going to be mad at me that I didn't get the podcast out on time this week. This is your current top 8. Number 1, Adam L. Billy Josh, 9-1. Number 2, Adam S. Wisma, 9-1. Number 3, John Daly Drafts, 8-1. Number 4, Travis C. Random Jobber, 8-2. Kevin C. Kevin, 8-2. Vincent L. Tanathanos. That's a rough one. 8-2. Cody Race, Pluto. What happened to Race? He switched to Pluto and now he's Pluto. Cody Race. Not Cody Race, Pluto. 8-2. Chris O, 91. 7-1. Mardu head right there. Boom. Keep it up, Chris. We need it. We need the help. A lot of 5-0s this week. 5-0, Adam S. Wisma, congrats. 5-0, Kevin C. Kevin, congrats. 5-0, Vincent L. Tanathanos, congrats. 5-0, Johnny M. Johnny, he's back, congrats. 5-0, Jordan J. Mtron, he never left, congrats. And 5-0, Seaver S. Seaver 99. Yeah, a lot of people going 5-0. A lot going on, especially a lot going on with Mardu, right? I was the con last week. Got to be in charge for the first little bit. It was fun. It was a lot of work. We talked about it. Had my con match. Lost my con match to Nolan, a.k.a. Mordor. Congrats, Nolan. He's now in charge. Of course, he got a song written about him. Here's that song for Nolan.
Once there stood a Khan with fire in his veins. John P. led the Mardu through battles and flames. A warrior true, his legend was known. But every throne must pass like a stone. He ruled with might, he ruled with pride. But storms were brewing on the other side. From the shadows, Mordor made his stand. Nolan F. with fury in hand. Now the torch he passed, the war drowned sound. A new Khan walks this sacred ground. From blood and dust, a leader was born. The Mardu rise with Mordor sworn. Sean P. ruled, but the time has come. A new fire burns beneath the sun. There's no shame in falling to one who ascends. For every great tale must find its end. Sean fought well, but the call was clear. The Khan of tomorrow has now appeared. Nolan struck with heart and flame. Claimed the crown and carved his name. Not with betrayal, but by strength and trial. He took the lead, Mardu style. Now the torch has passed, the war joy sound. A new Khan walks this sacred ground. From blood and dust, a leader was born. The Mardu rise with Mordor sworn. Sean P. ruled, but the time has come. A new fire burns beneath the sun. With the scars of earned respect, a Khan whose foes will not forget. He honors what came before his name, but leads us now to greater flame. So raise your blade, fire of pride with Nolan F. We will not hide from Mordor's fire, the strong will spawn. All hail the Khan.
Who doesn't love the songs? They're so fun. Thank you so much, Kevin Iconi, 1993, for doing that. I really appreciate it. But no, there's a change of leadership over in Mardu. Things are a little different. There's a lot of prep for Brawl Week, which is coming up in a couple weeks. Next week, I'm doing the game show, which has been, it's just a lot going on with that. I'm writing the questions, getting everything settled, and the scoring, and there's a lot that goes into it, a lot to think about. So that's coming along. I think they haven't announced it yet, so I'll break the news here on the podcast. The way it's going to work, there's going to be 4 rounds. You can only play in 1 round, except for round 3. Round 3 is your whole family. But you only get to play in 1 round before that. It's going to be send up like 3 to 5 people every round. We're going to ask them questions, fun magic questions, fun trivia questions. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a good time. And there's going to be a winner. It's going to be cut and dry, and you should be there. It's going to be this Sunday, from 2 to 4 Eastern. Your team should have at least 7 people to be able to play, hopefully. If less than 7 people show up, I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to figure that out. I think we have less than 7 people currently for Mardu. Step up, Mardu. Who would have thought Sunday in the middle of the afternoon would be a bad time for the Mardu clan? Seems to be. But this week was Trivia Week. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Because not only do we have our top 8 players, it is the clans. So right now, Abzan currently in first place with a 51% win rate. Then Jeskai in second with a 48.5. Mardu 47.1. We're catching up to Jeskai. We can maybe overtake Jeskai here in the last day. It's possible. They're 48.5. We're 47.1. They're 75 and 69. We're 74 and 73. We need like 5 or 6 wins, or we need them to take some losses. Sultai number 4 with a 44.7 win rate, and Teamer number 5 with 42.2. So Teamer number 1 in week 1, currently number 5. Mardu number 2 in week 1, currently number 3. Sultai still number 4. Abzan and Jeskai kind of fighting it out. And you might think, wow, it sounds pretty even Stevens right now. And that may be true. And then you got to start thinking about the side events. In week 1, we got 0 points in Mardu, 36 for Abzan, 36 for Jeskai, 18 for Teamer. Week 2, this was the Trivia Week. 13 points for Abzan, 13 points for Jeskai, 6 points for Mardu, 13 points for Sultai, 33 points for Teamer. So it's really like everybody but Mardu so far is doing good in the side events. The riddles were real hard. They were real time consuming. We didn't put a lot of effort into them, and the people that did, God bless you, but they put in a lot of effort for only being like a handful of people on the squad. Riddles, it was just hard. Seemed real hard, and it seemed so hard that like it made at least me like not want to put effort in, because it was like just seemed too hard, too hard. It's without the whole clan working together, and we weren't getting the whole clan to work together. It was tough. But we did end the week on like a fun one that every family got, and there was a bunch of emojis based on a bunch of the names of people in the server. That was really awesome. It was also just a cute, sweet little send-off for the week. I got to be one of the things. It was really cool. It was and big shout out to Lata. I know she put in so much work and so much effort. Again, she's a puzzle master, and Teamer was actually even able to solve the crossword. So it's not that it wasn't possible. It's just very time consuming. And congrats on them. Like these things were so hard and so well made, and for the people that got them right and put in effort, I hope you had a great time doing them. Like I know she had a great time making them. And they were really cool. Really, really great job all around. They were just too hard for our warrior brains. Mardu is the warrior clan, and we're a bunch of big dumb warriors. We can't do it. We were so behind every single one the entire time. It was awkward over here in the Mardu clan. Vibes are still good. We still got some songs coming. we're getting there. We're getting there, Marty. We still feel pretty good. We could use a couple more memes in the meme channel, and we could use some more wins to celebrate in the Celebrate Those Dubs channel. How did I do? Well, I went 3-2. It was fine. It was a good week. I'm still positive. I'm currently 7-3. I'm in like the top 16 right now, or top 20. I don't know. There's so many people. I'm in the top bunch. I'm still in this thing. Doing well. Like the deck. Deck's really good. Opened up a nice board wipe this week that I'm excited about. Like, feeling good about where we are and where we're going. One of my losses this week, man. I got to talk about it a little bit. It was one of those games where I definitely missed at least 1 point of damage, right? There was an attack I made where I held back a 1-1, and I was like, oh, I should have, I was kind of racing. I was like, oh, I should have swung. I missed a point of damage there. Ended up getting them 2-1, of course, and then they gained like 25 life, and I lost that game. So, remember, every point of damage matters, guys. Every point counts. Don't play loose. I'm playing a little loose because I like the deck. I'm playing a little loose. I'm playing a little sloppy. And it came back to bite me a little bit this week. My other loss was just questionable keeps, I guess, on my part. But you know what? I stand by those questionable keeps. Sometimes you keep a questionable keep, and it works out or it doesn't. Here's the thing. I think those keeps all worked out. They just worked out like a little too slow. My opponent just curved out a little too nice against me, which is going to happen. It's going to happen in this set. Even with a non-questionable keep, it can happen, right? So I'm not feeling too bad. I feel good about my deck. I feel good about how I'm doing personally. I feel good about how Marty's doing. We're still kind of in this thing. I'm doing the trivia next week. I really hope you guys win that one, please. I'm going to give you such a hard time, Mardu. You need to step up a little bit in the side events, or brawl, or draft. Maybe we just lose all the brain stuff and we win the magic stuff, right? That's what it's about. That's what it is. We're here to play some magic. And that's Tarkir Dragon Storm League Week 2. It's been a great time so far. I hope everyone's enjoying the family stuff and their fun little clans. The server seems a buzz. The community seems active. There's a lot going on. And here's the thing. Trivia is just 2 hours on Sunday. Other than that, you get to chill all week. You don't got to do nothing else. You get to just play your matches. Just come hang out Sunday, and we're going to have fun. We're going to have a good time. The things I do are fun, especially the live things. So please come and be a part of it. But you don't have to just come into the live show to be a part of the show. You can also win a league, as our next guest did. So join me as we go ahead and bring me your strongest warrior.
Warriors, come out to play.
That's right. This week I talked to Martin J. Spraggy up in Denmark, a Dane. Martin, really cool guy. First time league, first time win. Right? Not since Dan A, the beatdown bringer. And you know, not only will I say the nicest, best things about in the world about Dan A as a person, but also it's got to be top 5 in the server as far as Magic players go. Dan's incredible. And he won his first league. And so did Martin J. So my eyes are on Martin J. Could this be another Dan A, the beatdown bringer? Or could this be even better and be their own Martin J. Spraggy? Yes, they know about Cold Bull, okay? I ask them. We figure it out. But they're great. They just won their league. They won next league. They came on the podcast. Super great guy. Really nice to talk to. Go ahead and listen to my interview with Martin now. All right, everyone. Join me this week as you bring me your strongest warrior with none other than Martin J, a.k.a. Spraggy. Welcome to the show, Martin.
Perfectly executed the last name there. So I must say thank you so much for having me on.
Hey,
Can't wait to talk to you about some Magic.
Thanks for coming on. And you won your way on the show. I always bring on every league winner. And you won. You won next league. You took it down. Your first league. How does that feel?
Well, having it been my first league, then I can't really say how difficult it is. Of course, I've been told that it's an amazing accomplishment, and yeah, I'm really impressed with how long I got. I only barely made it into top 8, I think, by winning some very close matches in the end there. So very lucky, and kind of have to say I got on my part really easy. I felt like mega draft. I hadn't done a mega draft before either, so really happy with my deck there, and I felt like I got past some really good bombs. Yeah, so happy overall.
I love the attitude of, was it hard? I don't know. Is it supposed to be hard? Wasn't hard for me. Wasn't hard for Martin. To where he comes in, wins their first league, and has a great mega draft. Never mega drafted before. Never played in the league. Where did you find the league? How did you get in here?
Uh, Kind of just I discovered it while browsing Reddit.
Yeah.
Saw in the comment sections that that a bunch of people had was talking about it, and saying thumbs up and all sorts of stuff. And I've reached a point where I could use uh, kind of a competitive relief, if you must say, with lacking time and so on. It's just really convenient to do like a Magic Arena competitive event. So, and it's of course affordable, and people seems very nice. So yeah, just went in and thought, why not give it a try?
Why not go beat up on all these people who don't know what's coming, all the way from Denmark? First Denmark Dane, first Dane to ever win. Is that what it is? Dane?
Yeah, thing.
Congratulations. Big congrats to you winning your first league. Hasn't happened since Dan A, the beatdown bringer. It's got to be at least 2 years, I think. Dan's been in the league a long time.
I
But
think I actually lost my first match in all the entire league to the other Dane,
oh,
Aussie
really?
Tubby, in the first round. So yeah, kudos to him. He had a very good deck, and almost I think made it to top eight as well, right?
Almost did. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
top 16. He came on the
I was
show.
checking him out while I was checking myself out where I was on the leaderboard all the time. So yeah,
So
happy to have another Dane in the league.
Oscar Ositubby, great player, great guy. I got to ask you, do you eat cold bowl? Is that something you're familiar with?
Not that term, no.
It was a food. We asked what kind of food he liked. He translated it to cold bowl.
I know it. It's kind of a Danish-ish translation from the. Yeah, I know the thing. Yeah, I eat it, and it's very good.
It's
Yeah,
very good. It
it's very good.
sounds good, but it sounds so weird. I want to
It
try it.
is. Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to guess. It's some kind of vanilla lemony. Yeah, but I couldn't explain you exactly how it's made.
Oh, you guys, you Danes and your food that I don't understand, but want to try. It's so confusing for me.
We have some good stuff
Oh,
and
believe
some
me.
weird stuff,
Well,
of course.
I'll say we'll get to it, but I don't know that we actually got any food questions for you. We'll see if we can maybe come up with one as we go. Usually we get food questions. Richard opted for a drink question, not food. Throwing my whole show for a loop here. But Martin, I want to know. I want to start where I always start.
Sure,
When
go
did
ahead.
you start playing Magic?
I do have some photos of me and my two brothers playing not Magic, but with Magic cards when we were kids. I think I think we had an old binder of Ice Age somewhere growing up, but it disappeared, and so did the interest for the game. And I picked it up personally in 2014, actually with Khans of Tarkir as my first real time playing Magic draft. Um, and then there was a gap. I did it with some friends, and it was kind of a one-off thing. And then we picked it up again in with Dominaria, the release of Dominaria, original Dominaria, I would guess in 18. Yeah,
Good time to come in.
that
Real
was
good
my
time to
first
come in.
pre-release, and yeah, haven't looked back since.
So you started right around original Tarkir.
Yeah, you could say.
How would you compare that Tarkir to the Tarkir we are in now?
Very different.
Very
I would
different,
say.
huh?
Yes, yes. I haven't played that much Tarkir, like drafting on Arena yet, but I have played a couple of games, and it feels like pretty much what everyone else says, that there are two kinds of decks. It's a bit more like you have to find your way as you go along
Mhm.
much more in this new era. Like building your decks, and if you don't go Boros aggro, then you can go 5 colors, and that's basically it.
That's it.
I would say, at least for me so far, but I haven't explored the format yet so much. My own league deck is one of those at least, so I'm doing the Boros aggro thing
Oh, see, I was thinking
until I get some better cards.
it's one or the other. Either you're on 5 color, I got bombs, but I don't know what else to do, or you're I got no bombs and I'm trying to beat all the tap land decks, right? Like
That's what I'm expecting to run into for the most part, at least. So I'm trying to go under them and beat them before they can beat me with their cards.
it's a great strategy, and it's a strategy that I think over time is just going to get better and better as more decks open more fixing and more bombs to splash. Like, uh,
Definitely, yeah.
I think aggro is the way to go, but it's hard. I'm a 5 color value player. It's hard for me to not want to do that, right?
Me too, and I hate playing Boros aggro.
Me
That's my
too.
least favorite deck
Yeah.
to play. So I have rebuilt my deck a couple of times from various 3 or 4 color decks, and now down to this that seems more suited to my pool.
Are you down to legit 2 colors now?
No, I'm splashing for Jeskai. Yeah, so
Gotcha. I,
I do have my third color, but it's a much more constrained splash now than it used to be.
it's an actual splash, not just
It's an actual,
a
yeah, definitely
not just like, oh yeah, it's
not
3 colors.
yeah.
Well, I hope you're enjoying cons. We're going to talk more about Tarkir Dragon Storm here in a bit, but we got to go back a little bit to next league, your first league. This, of course, was the league where, the Dragons, the players who had won more than, if you had won a league or if you had top eighted twice, you couldn't be in it. So not everybody got to be in this one. Happened to be your first league. What was your experience with that league like? What did you think about it?
It all looked very professional. I love the Discord, like the way it's set up. I haven't used Discord that much, but the way it's set up with the whole pairing and the introduction to and the possibility to get. I didn't use it myself, like to get a senior member to show you around. So I've been trying to like I've browsed around myself for a bit, but I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I haven't really discovered yet.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all that stuff, and the people mostly like what I took from it is the people seem really friendly um, and open and engaged to a degree that I haven't been myself so far. But it's just so nice to see that you can share and discuss and help each other during a league, building decks and giving tips. And so yeah, that just really impressed me how engaging and nice the community is.
The community is amazing, and it's even better now that you're a part of it, Martin.
Mhm.
As more people come in, it only gets better and better. So thank you for finding us and for coming in. And you're gonna raise all us up by being as good of a player as you are. So
Thank you.
we're happy to have you.
Thank you so
Did
much.
you did you have um a pack choice on your losses? Because this was, any pack in standard. Did you stick to a certain set? Did you have any plans for that during your next league?
I ended up doing it. Actually, the first game I lost to Aussie Tubby. I remember saying that I didn't care what pack because I didn't really have any like plan for my deck or for the packs or anything. So I just said that he could decide, and he ended up giving me what's it called, the Western
OTJ.
set.
He did you
OTJ,
good.
yeah.
He did you a
He
favor.
he did me good, and I ended up going down like the committing a crime. Uh,
Yeah.
so I ended up just continuing down with that pack. I think I ended up only getting OTJ packs. So that was really nice, and I had a lot of removal in my deck, so it was
Oh,
cool.
what a nice guy Oscar is. Because you say give me every pack. He could have been like, all right, here's the worst pack. Sorry, buddy. But nice
You
guy
must
giving you an actual good
help out
pack.
your fellow Danes, I guess.
And look at it took. You took his spot, right? Like he was up there for top 8. Only one Dane made it in, and it wasn't him. Sorry, Oscar. I'm sorry you didn't get in there, man. You're a real nice guy, but hey, it wasn't your league, and you'll have another one coming up. He's a great player, so he'll be up there again.
It really is, yeah.
So next league, you enjoyed your league. You barely make top 8, as you said. You go to the mega draft, your first ever mega draft. Well, walk me through your mega draft. When did it feel good? What open made you go, oh my gosh, we're doing it? Were you ever panicking? Were you ever cut off? 60 cards is a lot. Did you struggle with that? Take me through your mega draft.
I I felt like it was kind of I was pushed into my deck at first because I opened the Achik, the 6 mana graveyard rare from Ether Drift, and then fourth picked the 2 mana artifact that can also reanimate something from your graveyard, surveilling every turn. Don't remember the name. So I didn't really look back from Golgari at that point. And then I think in my second pack I opened either Runesguard Demon or the 3 mana enchantment from Foundations that give you a 3/3 if you have a 4-power creature. I got both of those in pack 2, so I was just pushed into Golgari mid-range graveyard. I felt so I didn't feel cut off at any point, having really a lot of graveyard synergy and several ways to reanimate my creatures. Yeah, and only a light splash for Rakdos from OTJ.
Doesn't that feel good when like you don't have to find the open lane? It's kind of forced upon you.
Hmm.
And you're like, well, I guess I'm doing this. Like, sure. Like, just keep hooking me up and giving me cards, and I'll keep taking them.
Yeah, it felt like that most of the way. I did have some questionable mid game, but my late game was very good, and my early game was decent. I at least had I think four 1-drops that was helping me with the graveyard as well in some ways. So uh, I could get myself to the late game decently enough and beat down if I needed to with a bunch of 2-drops. So that was nice. Yeah, and a lot of good games in the mega draft. Really, really good opponents. And yeah, they all played really well, I must say.
Yeah, hard to find people making misplays in the mega draft, right? They've all worked so hard to get there. They're all good players, and they don't want to lose, right? Nobody wants to lose once you make it that far. Did you
Playing
ever
for stakes.
did you ever cast Rakdos? Did Rakdos ever come down?
Yeah, he did a couple of times, I think.
Nice.
That was, I think, the play I was most happy with afterwards, so that stuck with me. And I also I watched some of the games briefly on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
the next day. Was when I I had to decide between playing a surveil land or an untapped land to dig with what's it called, the black green sorcery that digs equal to twice the number of lands.
Oh, that card's so
Um,
good. I know what cards you
yeah,
mean. That card's so good.
so I had to decide if I wanted to dig, and I was thinking specifically of Rakdos, but during doing that I had to play or to decide if I wanted to play it first, digging 12, or play my untapped land to dig for 14, and then be able to play Rakdos if I found him, and I did find him, and play him that same turn. So that was really nice, and I don't know if it was correct or not. I don't know if those two extra cards mattered, but it worked out, and the commentary did mention afterwards that maybe that was exactly what I was thinking. Not that I was in that much trouble, but he definitely made it not easy on my opponent to get out of it in that game. So that was nice.
And you were going up against Dirk himself, big and blue up there in the finals. Dirk had made it there with a pretty nasty looking little, blue-red deck, maybe splashing a little bit. Oh, he had a couple weird splashes. We're not going to get into that.
I think it was Nick I met
Oh,
in
was
the
it Nick?
finals, right? Nick L. I
Oh,
think.
yes.
I met Dirk in the semifinals. I know, and he won the first game, I think, against me, uh, due to a complete misplay as well from on my part, playing his creature and bouncing, so he could bounce it to his own hand with an onboard trick. That was not my best
Ooh.
play.
Hey, we all make mistakes. I lost a game this week in Tarkir Dragon Storm where I missed 1 point of damage. Okay. I then got
Yeah,
my opponent to 1, and then they gained 15 life and won that game. And I know I missed that. I know I missed at least 1 point of damage.
yeah,
So it's like, it's really easy to look back and go, well, I lost the game because of that 1 point of damage. But you can't always say that, right? The way things are sequenced or the way things happen, things could have gone differently or blocked differently or whatever. But it's hard not to look at those mistakes and plays and like harshly criticize them. At least
yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
do.
But the cool thing is that the cool thing about this league and this community is I've never tried to have that kind of experience where of course you can go back with 17 lands and watch a replay, but
Yeah.
I rarely do that because it's so clunky and I still don't get another set of eyes on my decision making. So it was just extremely cool to have shout out to the commentary team to have them on, and it was really cool to have them comment on your game and and say out loud when they were uh, what do you say, when they didn't agree with your decisions and your
Sure.
plays. So yeah, that was the probably one of the coolest things and one of the most um, I don't know, yeah, helping things for me to be able to watch that replay and see, okay, during turn two, several times I had the decision between two drops, and I I know I sometimes play too fast when I play online.
Uh-huh.
So that was just really cool to be able to have that extra set of eyes afterwards to disagree with you and tell you why you shouldn't have played the other card or shouldn't have. So yeah,
Right.
that was really cool.
And you don't get to play in the feature matches on Monday. Yeah. It's really late for you right now as you record. It's only 4 p.m. for me, but for you, it's very late at night.
Mm,
So like you don't really get the opportunity that a lot of us, people in North America get to, where we can kind of have them commentate our games almost any Monday. Uh, but for a lot of the European people, it's like you got to make a mega draft really to get some commentary on your games.
just be really dedicated and stay up all night.
Oh my gosh, you'd be up so late.
Maybe someday.
But you win the mega draft against Nick L. Sorry, not against Nurk. And Nick L is also a great player. Shout out to Nick. He's also been on the podcast before. Very nice guy.
Very nice guy, yeah.
You win the league. Big congrats. Your first league ever. You get an emote or a sound effect added to the soundboard. Any idea what you want your emote or sound effect to be?
No, I haven't even thought about that. I didn't
No.
know that I got
Yeah, we gotta
got
start telling
anything.
people. We gotta start telling people this. I'm not on the league committee. I shouldn't be telling people the prizes that they get when they win. All right.
That might have been something it's probably on me that I should have
No,
read all
no,
the
it's
info.
not on you. It's not on you, and it's not on me. It's on them. Okay. We need more sound effects. We need more emotes. But yeah,
That's so
take your
cool.
time. Take your
Yeah,
time and figure it out.
I'll think about it. Maybe
Andrew,
something food Danish related.
a
I'll try to
nice ice
come up with something
cold
good.
bowl for everybody to look at, right? But again, big congrats. Looks like you've won enough store credit to play in leagues for a long, long time, so you'll be sticking around. We're happy for that. But we're currently in uh, Tarkir Dragon Storm. For some reason, it's like the oddest name in the world for me. I have such a hard time saying it. I always have to think extra hard. It's still Tarkir, but it's a storm of dragons. Which I haven't read the story, but it doesn't really seem like there's like that many. A storm of dragons? I don't know. It doesn't even have Kolagon. What are we doing? Um, I guess Kolagon died a long time ago. That's not the point here, Martin. How is your Tarkir of Dragonstorm league going? I see that you are Abzan, I believe. How's it going? What's it like over there in the Abzan clan? How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I could be more engaged with my Absam community. They are very helpful. I see in the chat and the deck clinic and all sorts of stuff. I haven't signed up for any Carnate games or brawls or drafts, so I should definitely get into that. I can say, however, we have some of the best players over there, including Dirk, I think, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, some other very good ones. So we'll definitely take down the prize in the end, I think.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. You got Miranda, you got Raphael, um, you got Sawyer, you got a lot of great players over there. So yeah, Abzan is not one to mess around with. Not signed up for any events. Are there any events you want to do? Or you just haven't been able to, your schedule, you're busy, focused on next league or something. You just haven't been able to do it.
I haven't checked out the schedule, so when I get around to it, then I'll definitely sign up for something. Hopefully, a draft. I haven't really read about the brawl and the other types of Carnage games, so I'll definitely check those out as well.
Hey,
But I'm up for anything that suits my schedule. So
next
yeah,
week, we're doing trivia hosted by me. We're doing a little game show, Magic Trivia. Easier, much easier trivia than what's been going on this week. It's going to be fun. Come have a good time. And I don't know what time we're doing it at yet, so we'll figure that out soon. Hopefully, it's a time where the European people can come and enjoy because I would love for them to be there.
sounds cool, and also sounds like something I'll be terrible at. So
Oh, it's so easy. I
maybe I'll show up.
promise. I promise it's going to be, you're going to know some of them. You don't got to know all of them. You just got to know a couple. All right, we have made it to our league questions. We got a lot of them for you. Are you ready, Martin?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, our first question is from Lata, the birdie. How is the baby doing?
The baby, yeah, there was a baby sleeping well when I won the other day, so I couldn't turn on the mic unfortunately. So she's still sleeping, of course. So
Oh,
so she's
amazing.
fine. Yeah, just got vaccinated today,
Oh,
so she's been a bit sick.
oh.
Yeah,
But
but
hey,
other than that, she's doing great.
and a question follow up from Miranda, Black Canary. You didn't wake up the baby. How did you manage to not celebrate too loud?
Well, being in a small summer house, kind of a one room place, then I would have had to step outside and shout it at the sky. So I managed to restrain myself, being the Scandinavian without much emotion, I would say. Then then I managed to do it in the end.
Did you celebrate in any way? Like have a nice meal for yourself or treat yourself a little bit to something to kind of congratulate yourself or no, you don't do that. You just keep on keeping on.
I actually didn't do it, but I kind of celebrated with watching the. I thought it was kind of a celebration watching the YouTube replays the day after. So
Feels good.
that was just a prize for me to get to
Yeah.
see both from me and my opponent's perspectives. That was really cool.
And you'll have those forever, right? Those things don't go away. You can always watch your win. You can sometimes I go back and I watch just my first league win. Some like it was years ago, but every now and then I go back and just watch the part where they go, and John has won a league, blah blah blah. You're just like, yeah, I did. That was great. You know, no one can take that from you, man. So celebrate it. Yeah, it's well deserved, well earned, and I know it's your first league, but man, some people have been in this thing for years and they can't even top it. Here you are winning your first one. Like it's highly impressive. You've got to be like, do you play in stores out there? Do they have Magic stores in Denmark for you to play in?
Yeah, yeah, they do. We have. I live in Copenhagen, so we do have some local stores running RCQs as well and stuff like that. So whenever I get the chance, I get to do a limited RCQ 2-3 times a year maybe.
Do you dominate? Are you like the person at your store that like always is in the number one seat?
Nah, I wouldn't say. We have some very good players, but I usually top eight the. I think I've played in maybe 6, 7 RCQs and top eighted 4 or 5 of them. I was in the finals of my first. It was, I think, Ixalan, Lost Caverns of Ixalan. That was my first time going to an RCQ. I got second place, which was nice, but unfortunately not enough.
Hey, it's just your first stepping stone on the way to more, right?
Definitely, yeah. And I'll keep going to it. I love playing competitive Magic
Oh,
and having this community to discuss, and I'm sure it will be a lot of help for me playing mostly online at the moment. So that's cool
yes.
to have some better people than me to share and discuss with. So that's nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you like competitive Magic, this is. I mean, these tournaments are hard. I know you won your first one, so it doesn't seem that hard. But competition in here is steep. We got pro tour players, we got top arena drafters, we got people that have been playing for 30 plus years, right? Like so much people, so much good competition in here, and now even
Yeah.
better because again, we got Sproggy.
And I must say, it didn't feel easy at all going to the top eight of the league. I remember my dragon match where I had to. I don't remember the name of my opponent, but he'd just read my deck choice like a book and chosen the up the opposite deck
Oh,
that could go
interesting.
under all my. So he made I think red green something blue maybe aggro deck that could go under my, and I had to top deck 5 times in a row, I think, to win the third game
Jeez.
on a very lucky. Yeah, I almost conceded, and then had to play it out, but I didn't. I think I had one card in my deck that was both two blockers. It was the 4 mana frog from Bloomburrow that can make a copy of himself that taps down
Oh
a
yeah,
creature,
that card's super annoying.
and I got to. Yeah, he had. I think I had maybe 1 or 2 life, and he had 3 creatures, and I got to tap 2 of them with him and block the third one, and then I just top deck from there to get the very narrow win. So that was some. I had some really good games in the league as well.
Our next question comes from Evan C. Peas of Crab. What lessons have you learned on the sand steps from your Abzan brothers? Have you learned anything, or are you bringing any knowledge of yourself to impart?
I should definitely have learned something, I must say, but I have to admit that I haven't been that engaged with my Absan brothers and sisters. But I could have used the help actually because I've rebuilt my deck 3 times, I think, before I ended up with this aggro shell that I have now. So I could definitely maybe have shaved a loss or two from just having like a weird 4 color mid-rangey deck that I tried to build because I had a cool rare. So definitely could have used some help from the Absent community on that one, and I'll try to remember that next time.
The Whitkay Seething Octopus would love to know what is your best magic memory?
I think it would have to be summer house vacation with my friends drafting mystery booster
Oh,
back when that
best.
happened. That was just so much fun, and opening several demonic tutors didn't did only help. So yeah,
It's
that
an
was just the
uncommon.
coolest
It's an
idea.
uncommon in that set. What are they
Yeah,
doing?
both that and animate dead. I think we got several those that weekend. So yeah, definitely a cherished memory. Good old days.
Richard K. Preacher would love to know favorite beer.
I would have to say IPA.
Okay,
Can you say that? Not a specific one,
that's fine. I think that's
yeah,
fine. I
type of
think
beer sounds. At some point, I had a soft spot for Guinness. Um, Whenever I found myself in Ireland or somewhere you can get a Guinness. So I don't know if you are familiar with it. So
We have Guinness here, but I imagine it's not the same as getting it in Ireland, right? Like I imagine it's not the same. But yeah, we have Guinness. It's fairly common in the States. I mean, we have Irish pubs all over and stuff, but
oh yeah,
it's
you
it's
must know
all
it then. Yeah,
yeah. But again, I always assume it's some weird. It's like yeah, it's the American Guinness. It's like no, I want to try the Irish Guinness. I'm sure it's better, and I'm sure it's different.
it is very good, I must say.
Our next question from Jack H. Rakic. He would love to know what's the largest, highest profile Magic event you've played in?
So locally, I already mentioned the highest honor I got was a second place at an RCQ.
Mhm.
But last year I convinced my girlfriend to travel with me to Amsterdam, where
Ooh,
so I could play. We had a both two things. It was one, it was my birthday on Friday, I think. So I had a reason to say let's take a trip, and the other thing was the um, Magic Con
yeah, the
was
MagicCon.
down there for that weekend as well. So I got to play in the Open qualifier,
Oh
PT
yeah,
qualifier, I think, limited one. Didn't get that far. I think I maybe there was 8 rounds, and I went 5-3 or something.
sure.
Modern Horizon 3. So that was just a really cool event uh, to visit and being able to play in. So yeah,
Super, super cool. They had great promos. They had really cool merch.
yeah,
Um,
just
that
really really cool experience and
yeah,
really
that was
nice people as well. And I
and
met
I
several Danish people down there as well. So we do have a community locally here as well.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I know a few people from the server were there. I know Dirk was there. I want to say Wesley was maybe there. There was a few of the European people made the trek there as well. So it's cool you guys get an event out there. I know we don't get many events in America anymore. I know they don't do a lot of events in Europe anymore. So that's really cool. Um, I'm going to skip Nick A. Neestar's question. Nick, it's just very similar to Jack's question about did you think you were going to do well in the league and what's the most success you've had? Um,
Mhm.
so we're going to go to our last question from Raphael F. Prudent. Favorite two-color guild? What's your play style? I know it's not Boros Aggro. I'll tell you that.
Not Boros Aggro. I don't enjoy when it goes wrong and you sit with no cards in hand
No,
and watch yourself being or watch the game being turned around. So
no.
I basically I like having options, and I think my playstyle is blue, and if it's not blue, I think I would say blue red. I do like green black as well, but blue red or blue black is definitely the place I want to be.
I like you. I like you, Sproggy. We got some things in common. I love me some blue red. I love some green black, and green black with a little blue in there. Oh, that's probably my sweet spot. That's
Yeah,
probably my
that's good.
sweet spot. Because the thing is, I love blue red, but I like the red. Red's kind of for the card draw and the spells, but you need the black for removal. You need the green for, fixing, and then you get the big green boys. Then you get all the card draw in blue. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, the card draw is the best about
It's the
Magic. So
best, isn't
that's
it?
so cool.
And if you're a Boros, man, you're barely drawing any cards. I mean, there's sometimes you draw cards, but man, you're barely drawing cards in Boros. Like I want to draw so many cards that I have to worry about decking myself. That's how many cards I want to draw. You know, I want it to be a problem how much I draw cards.
Yeah, self-milled decks. I actually had a really cool idea for a deck that didn't never really got together in my next league. That because I opened a pool with the green black Insidious Roots, I think it's
Oh
called,
yeah,
and I did have several ways to repeatedly get creatures out of my graveyard. Among them the 7/6 trample vehicle from Ether
oh
Drift.
yeah.
So that was kind of a dream that if I lost the first many matches, then I would try to go for that deck because I didn't really have the support for it in my opening pool, and
Sure.
then yeah, ended up not getting a lot of packs, luckily. So that was, but yeah, I have a fondness for those graveyards synergies as well.
Graveyard is a resource, Martin. It is.
It is.
Well, Martin, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. That's going to do it for our interview. Thanks for making time. Again, we're in very different time zones. It wasn't super easy to coordinate this. I'm glad we were able to make it happen. I'm glad you were able to come into the community and top 8 and win your first league. You're going to be here for a while. You're stuck with us. I can't wait to play you in the bot, even though now that I know that you're good, I don't want to anymore, Martin. I don't want to. But hey, again, thank you so much for coming in, and I hope you got more wins in your future.
Hopefully I do, and maybe we'll see each other in the top 8 at some point.
Oh,
Would be
maybe.
cool.
Maybe, Martin. I'm going to try my best. Hey, good luck out there this week and next week and for the rest of Dragons of Tarkir Dragon Storm. See, did it again. Tarkir Dragon Storm.
Yeah, I also just call it cans for short. So
Yeah. that would be so easy. That would be too easy. Again, I don't know what to say about Martin that hasn't been said in the interview. Thanks again for making the time. I love that you want to play Is It or Green Black, and that Green Black Mega Draft deck is nasty. Go back, take a look at the deck in the deck archives, or go watch the YouTube video of coverage and watch as Martin, took it home. And they're still out there in this league. They're in Abzan. They're doing well. Like, let's see, can they do it again? Can they go back to back? Be the first ever won their first 2 leagues? Although I guess didn't Monkey Mage do that? Somebody did do that, didn't they? They like won a league, but then they took a few leagues off, and then they won the next league. And it was just like, man, people are good at this game, right? Like, this is hard. And there's 180 people here on top of those good people. And there's more good people coming in every league, right? Like, you got to sharpen your skills out there, guys. You really, really do. Well, I hope everyone is enjoying Tarkir Dragon Storm. Go out there, play in the side events, get your Brawl deck together, learn some Magic trivia, right? Get ready for a game show, Magic style, built from start to scratch by me with the help of Lotta and maybe other people by Sunday. Who knows? My brother definitely helped me and gave me some questions. Anyway, I look forward to seeing everybody on Sunday. I hope you had a great Magic week, and we will see you here next week. Until then, I hope you get to keep a good 7. That's what it's all about. It's what you need to do. And I hope that Shuffler's in your favor. Because when you're playing that aggro deck, you either need bodies or removal or something. You don't want to be hitting your 6-7 drops when they're going 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. You're dead. No, thank you. And I guess this is going home.